Okay, let's talk about winterization. Here we go. On the back of the AquaGo, which you access under the driver's dinette seat, you're going to turn this brass valve down here. It's right down there. It's quarter turn. I'm going to turn it so I'm bypassing the AquaGo, because you do not want plumber's antifreeze to go in your AquaGo. It will void the warranty. So the reason I'm bypassing it before I do anything else is because I want to show you. Don't have the water pump on at this point, nothing. So I just want to come around to the AquaGo itself. Here we are. I'm just going to open up this PSV to depressure it. Just depressuring it so I can open it right up. Now this accumulator pot, 0.3 liters, is depressured. Now I can safely open this. When I do that, your screen's going to pop out. There it goes. And it's going to drain the tank, that little accumulator pot. So with that, you might want to park, put a 2x4 or a 4x4 underneath the passenger side rear wheel to make sure you got a good angled slope so everything gets out of there. But while you're doing the winterization, you can just let it drip dry like that. You're good to go. I've got the screen in my hand. We're going to take that into the cabin, and we're going to put it in a Ziploc bag and throw it into one of the galley drawers or something like that, just for storage over winter. Okay, so we're going inside. Actually, before we get inside, I'm going to go here to this little 12x12 door. It's unlocked. It's access to the water tank. This is our winterization valve. This is our tank drain. So kick this tank drain open, so you drain the volume of the tank. It drains underneath the camper. I'm not going to do it right now, otherwise it's going to be water all over the place. So just know that you just drain it and just leave it open for the winter. Then you know everything's all, when you open the door, oh yeah, it's still winterized. Same thing here with this winterization valve, just a quarter turn, just like on the back of the AquaGo. Whichever direction this is facing, this wing, is what it's lined up to for the suction of the water pump. Okay, so you're going to remove this cap. Inside the camper, in the drawer, you're going to find your winterization kit. It's an adapter that fits onto this threaded nipple and has a hose like this, rubber hose, that'll come off of it you feed it into your plumber's antifreeze. It's a pink solution. You feed it into there. Now you're all lined up to that. So you'll need something to set that plumber's antifreeze on. You're going to need a little table out here or something like that, or a helper to hold it. Then we're going to go into the camper. Okay, once we're in the camper, here we go. This is closed. We're going to turn on the water pump. Now the water pump is on. So we've drained our AquaGo of water. We bypassed the AquaGo as well. We've drained our water tank. We're in the process of draining the water tank already. We got it valved to the antifreeze. We turned on our water pump. Now we're going to drain the system. So you got that little drain line at the front corner, driver's corner, for the sink, right? So you're going to want to either run a hose or just have a bucket down there that it actually can run into, either or. And you're just going to turn this on. You're going to turn this on hot until it turns pink here, runs pink for a second. You don't have to go forever. Just as soon as you see pink, it's done. And the same thing, go to cold. As soon as you see pink, it's done. Close it up. That's finished. Okay? I'll just leave it open here. Then you got to do your, underneath here, you're going to find your Segiv inside shower connection. It's that black thing over there. I'll show you that. I'll show you that on the outside of the camper, but it's the same thing on the inside. So you're just going to run this. You're going to plug it in. You're going to cycle it to hot by this. This plugs into the unit. Cycle hot, cycle cold, until you got pink coming out of the nozzle. When you depress this, the water will come out. As soon as you see pink, it's done. So you do that inside. You do that on the outside for your outside shower. And that is it for winterization. Here is that kit I was telling you about that's going to be going to your into the plumber's antifreeze. That's it. Okay, what else we got in here? So while we're in here, you got 2 shower heads, and you got your geyser system. Okay, so this geyser system, unscrew your shower head, and you screw that on, and there's a sponge that hooks up, and you can save yourself a ton of water. Just go to geyser.com and you can see how that system works completely. It's pretty good. We believe in it so much we supply with every camper that we sell. That's it for winterization. You are done. You can actually go back out. You can turn off your water pump first, sorry. So turn your water pump off. You can go back out here. Back out. And you can take your hose off, put this cap back on, your brass cap. Doesn't have to be done up with a wrench. Just finger tight is plenty good, okay? And then I always leave, when I'm winterized, I always leave the valve in the winterization position. That way I know I'm winterized. This valve here, of course, is open. Tank is drained. I can see the water level in here right now. So it hasn't been drained. When your guys that are picking up will have some water. But that's basically it. So if you want to reverse it, it's very, very simple to do so. So what you got to do is you got to get rid of all that glycol that's in the system. So it's just kind of the reverse of what you just did. You're going to line up your antifreeze valve, boink. Suction of the pump now is lined up to the water tank. You're going to close your drain valve, which is in the closed position right here, right now. You're going to unlock this and you're going to fill it up with water. Use a potable water hose, not your just regular garden hose, otherwise it'll taste like garden hose. That's what you're going to do there. You're going to come back into the unit and you're going to turn on your water pump, assuming you got water now in your tank. You're still bypassed on your AquaGo. We haven't changed that. Because again, we do not want plumber antifreeze in there. So we're going to get rid of all the plumber antifreeze in all the water lines first. So just go back to your sink. You're going to turn this on hot. You're going to turn it on cold until you don't see any more pink. Okay, that's done. Your shower connection on the outside of the camper and on the inside of the camper here, you're going to run this until you don't see any more pink. As soon as you don't see any more pink, all you need to do is come back, turn off your water valve, or water pump, pardon me, and take this out of bypass mode. So now, I'm turning it. Turn it back. So I'm getting, it's all set up that I can introduce water back into it. And I'm gonna go back outside. I'm going to grab my screen, which you had stored away for the winter somewhere. You're going to set it in. It only goes in one way. Like that. Slides right over. Boom. Down. Click. Open. Your PSV valve. Close it. So you won't have water when you turn your water pump on. And it'll fill up this little accumulator pump. And Bob's your uncle. That's it. You are set. Everything is ready to go.